to say a few words.
Hi, good afternoon everybody. I'm very, very sorry for the delay for this event. First of all, I want to tell you that how cool it felt to pose with the watch for the media and for a podcast. I think I've always been a very big fan of Swatch watches, and I cannot believe that I had the pleasure and the honor to come here and inaugurate their first corporate store. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. I think, I don't know if you guys know, I mean, I'm sure you know, but I just like found out a few things about these watches, and can I share that with them? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. So basically, this is their first corporate store, and because it's a corporate store, it has this amazing grandeur to it. It's so big, it's spacious, and it has excellent variety of it. And they're basically famous for providing so much variety, so many provocative designs and creative designs. Now this basically Swatch, it started in '83, but the reason that they became so big was because they introduced plastic in their watches, and suddenly it became affordable for people to buy them. Now they are launching the System 51, which is automatic watches, and automatic watches are usually, they cost 50 to 60,000 rupees, but theirs starts from 12,500. So it's for everybody. So anybody can have an automatic watch. And they're also launching the fall and winter collection, which is seasonal. So it's also very fabric based, and it starts at 2,600. So it's like a treat. And if you go to the store, it's colorful. It's like so many watches everywhere. I think I hope you like it. I'm a total watch person. I like big dials. I wear men's watches, and they're very funky and cool. So, and it goes with my dress. So I'm very happy. So
Thank you so much. Can I request Radhika to pose a bit more for the photographer?
Oh, so cool, trust me. Really cool. I mean, if you want to be the brand ambassador of a watch company, it has to be Swatch. I mean, you can't get better than that. They're the father of watchmaking. Swiss, it's like Swiss is the father of watches. And the maker of this is called the father of watches in Switzerland, by the way, Nicholas Hai.
Do you like have a collection of watches at your place? Or is that a hobby, collecting watches?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a huge collection, but when it started in the childhood, you know, my collection was my father's watches. So my father used to get a lot of watches because he's a doctor, and people used to present him, like gift him, and he never wore watches. So all his watches I used to wear. And so I have a very old collection of his watches. And if you honestly see, my wrist is very small. I have an extraordinarily small wrist. So he was just telling me that these watches are perfect for my wrist. So yeah.
You know, normally we see women being good with diamonds. Is watch the new replacement for diamonds?
Man, I never wear diamonds. And if you've noticed, I am more of a...
Watch first?
Yeah, I mean, I'd any day wear a watch rather than a bangle. Like, if you're talking about hand accessory, I look at it as an accessory.
But you don't like jewelry?
I like very subtle jewelry. It has to be some statement. Either it has to be really delicate and it should merge into what you're wearing, or it has to be really subtle or like statementy. Like this is a statement. This is a proper statement. I don't have to wear anything. I can just wear this. Because I think for me, watch is a statement. You have in today's age when you have a phone, this is for a statement. This is accessory. This is style. So which is why I think what they're launching here is so cool. And the advantage of this store is we will get the products at the same time that it launches everywhere else because it's a corporate store.
You know, a lot has been, a lot of support came in for Kanishka after that episode of Comedy Nights Bachao.
From watch we went to comedy
Yeah,
night.
that's concerning you also, you were there.
No, totally. I understand. I'm just.
No,
I just
Manna-
love.
You didn't hear my question. My question is, Abhishek said that you didn't respond, you didn't react the way Tanishka did. So you were kind of okay with the jokes that were passed on her. What is your take on the same?
Okay. Are we okay to talk about stuff that they love to talk about? So, yeah. So basically, see, I believe in a lot of different things. If you're talking about color, I'm completely against cracking jokes about color. They did not crack jokes about my color. What they called me a lizard or something, which I thought it was quite funny. I'm not a big fan of racist jokes. These jokes, these shows. And racist, definitely not. So I completely 2000% support Kanishka. But I'll tell you very honestly, I knew about the show. And when my producer told me that we have to go there because you need to promote the film, I knew about the show. I went there knowing what I was going there for. If I had felt completely humiliated, I would have stood up and said that, excuse me, but this is not, if they had body shamed me or something like that, I would have stood up and said that I can't do this. They didn't do that to me. And I went there knowing what it was. And I had actually spoken to them backstage. So I knew what they were going to say to me. Because Sumit and there's this other girl, they were cracking jokes on me. So I had met them and I had asked them what they were going to talk about. And I think Kanishka was not aware of what the show was about. But about the statement that Kanishka has made, 2000% in support. Yeah?
Okay, we just got to know not the brand ambassador but the brand. Yo. So, would you like to clarify that?
I'm a brand friend, to be honest, not a brand ambassador. Sorry, I got carried away. I'm a brand friend. It's my wishful thinking. I hope they hear it too. Anything else?
Radhika, Prabha from ANI. Radhika, you have been quite a successful in your career, but a kind of controversy being created before release of the film, or the kind of bold role you accept. Is it necessary to become controversial or being bold or becoming successful like that?
My friend, you're sorry, but your question is very ridiculous. Controversies are made by people like you. You saw the clip, you shared it with other people. You are the person that controversies are made out of. I'm an artist. If I'm required to do a certain job, I will do it. If you get out of your cocoon and look at the world cinema and look at what people are doing abroad and what people are successfully doing and are not ashamed of their own bodies, you will probably not ask me this question. People who are ashamed of their own bodies have curiosities about other bodies. So if you want to see a naked body tomorrow, look at yourself in the mirror or yourself rather than my clip. And then we can talk about this. Is that clear? Anything else? Man, every controversial question. Yeah, we have to talk about watches. I think if a Swiss watch can come to the country and have their first corporate store, I think a Pakistani actor should come here and do a film here in India. That's my statement. It has to be about watches.
Radhika.
I told you, my first memory with watches was my dad's big watches. I didn't even know their names at that time. I was that small, but I used to wear his watches and flaunt.
Radhika.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yes.
Regarding the watch is more seen as a man accessory.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't think watches as a gift for a woman.
Right.
So what do you think, like how the whole trend will change and like how it's all evolving now? Like there are so many watches available and different styles, and now that this one is coming up with an automatic style.
Yeah.
So what, like, do you think you will love a watch, instead of something else as a gift?
I any day prefer a watch to some jewelry. And I think watches yeah, you're right. I mean, men get watches, but also couples get watches. You have this woman and a man watch. But what is really cool about this is very androgynous. And I think that's really the in thing right now. There is no, you don't decipher between, oh, this is a man's trouser or woman's trouser. It's actually really cool to be androgynous. And I'm sure they have watches for men and watches for women. But the kind of designs they have made, you can actually just put it together and create a really cool look. And the best thing is you can create a look based on the watch, not on the dress or not on something else. But the watch can be the highlight and go like, okay, I want to wear this watch today, so what do I wear accordingly?
To start from 12,500, which is very, very affordable, and the fall winter collection is actually even starts from 2,600, so it's perfect.
How much you are fond of watches and
I'm more of a person with watches when it comes to watches that I like them to be gifted to me, so this suits me perfectly.
are you brand conscious?
I am brand conscious. Yeah, that's, I am brand conscious when it comes to certain things. So, yeah. I was very fond of men's watches all the time and big dials. So I remember my first watch was a watch that was gifted to my father. It was a big dial, a big black dial, and a silver golden woven design, like a very typical, very classic watch. And so that is my first memory, and this is my latest and most colorful memory.
Radhika, I apologize for my side if you feel hurted. I mean,
I feel hurt. Sweetheart, you need to get over yourself. You'll get over it. Actually, I just finished shooting for 2 feature films. One is called Ghoul, which is a film by Phantom, made by Phantom, Ivanhoe and Blumhouse. It's a Hollywood and Phantom collaboration, so I play the female protagonist. And another film called Ashram, which is a Hollywood film. And I've also finished a film called Bombairia, which will release this year. I have just finished the release of Parch, and it's my first break after 3 years. I totally deserve it. I'm going to indulge in this question and talk about my view here, but all I feel is that what is happening is absolutely disastrous and extremely sad. There is nobody who's going to deny that, and it's beyond my comprehension because you're not there. You can sympathize and talk about it, but people who are there are, I don't have words for that, but I don't think we should ban Pakistani actors, and I'm going to end it at that.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.